Two of five previously identified hotspots on Southside Belize City are tonight the subject of a state of public emergency declared through a statutory instrument signed by the Governor General of Belize on Tuesday. The specified areas are from the corner of Orange Street in West Canal to Racecourse Street by its corner with East Collett Canal, and the corner of Vernon Street and Central American Boulevard through to South Street and Fairweather Street. They are considered territories controlled by George Street and the Banak Mayflower gangs, which police say are at war.
In March of this year, we have had a situation where it was deemed necessary for the Belize Defense Force to have been brought back into the streets to assist the police in the maintenance of law and order. It was a situation at the time that we had contemplated to have some areas declared as emergency areas, as special areas, but we had taken a conscious decision to put that state of emergency in abeyance until we had seen it necessary for us to invoke that condition.
For the past couple of months, we have been in constant dialogue with the different gang groups across Southside Belize City. Those dialogues have yielded some very positive results in some areas, while some areas seemingly want to believe that they can hold the rest of the city hostage. And as the police, who are tasked by law to ensure the safety of all, we cannot continue to dialogue with people who don't want to listen. Some people seemingly learn different than others, and so it is now necessary for us to be able to move to another level where we can let those persons who are adamant about creating havoc in our society understand that the police is here to do a job, and that job will be done at any cost to ensure the safety and security of our law-abiding citizens.
The measures imposed follow a most murderous weekend in which 6 persons were victims of gun violence, 5 of which are said to have been motivated by the ongoing gang war in the Old Capital. Acting Commissioner of Police Chester Williams, who is in charge of national operations, says that despite mitigation with the rivaling gangs, the bloodshed did not let up over the weekend.
Last week, Friday, we had the murder of Shakida Humes, which took place near the Matron Roberts Clinic in Belize City. Following that murder, there were 2 other murders that night. We brought in the guys who were involved from George Street and Banak. We sat with them, we had intervention with them, and they were released Saturday in the evening, and they promised that they will be holding the peace. Lo and behold, as they were released from custody, 2 other persons were killed immediately thereafter. To me, that shows outright disrespect to the police and the public. We have also talked enough with them, and we need to be able to make them understand that the time for talking is done where they are concerned, unless they intend to really and truly change the way they do things.
The provisions of Statutory Instrument Number 49 of 2018 gives the police and other agencies the authority to incarcerate gang members and their affiliates from these 2 areas for 30 days without them having been charged for any crime. In the wake of the declaration on Tuesday, over 100 persons have been rounded up and will soon be taken to the central prison where they will be locked down until October.
In the first instance, we intend to incarcerate these individuals for 1 month. If at the expiration of that 1 month period, they have shown no sign of improvement or that they want to behave themselves, then we intend to take it further.
Under the emergency powers granted under the Constitution, if we should wish to have an extension of this 30-day period, we would have to take the matter to the House of Representatives. And I, as Minister, do intend to do so if the circumstances do so warrant.
According to the Ministry of National Security, this is a last resort in anticipation of mass events during the September celebrations to allay any fears among the citizenry.
The fact that the type of incidents that we've seen over the last week or so, it is absolutely necessary for us to arrest the situation and to do so before it gets out of control, and we have to go back to that state where we were in March of this year. This that we're doing hopefully will allow the police department, without any additional resources and additional support from the sister agencies, be able to go in there and arrest the situation in those areas that have been named.
The activities of these two groups have many Belizeans who are law-abiding, who want to be out enjoying our history, be in fear of even wanting to come out of their home. That is unacceptable. As we go through the festive month, we want to ensure that we make Belize, particularly Belize City, which is the center of the activities for September, peaceful, that all persons can move around freely without being feared that they will be hurt or even killed.
Duane Moody for News 5.